You know, when I think about wealth, once again, I do not believe money is the root of all evil. I want to start by saying that. A lot of people think money is the root of all evil. It is not. The love of money, to me, is the root of all evil. God didn't say love money. He said love God and love people. Money is a tool and a resource to be a blessing. That's what it is. And when I'm operating at my strongest in my life, I'm using it as a blessing. I'm tipping the waitress more than anybody else tips her or him. I'm giving to charities that matter to me. I'm providing experiences for my kids that will draw them nearer to each other or draw them nearer to God. Like, money is a powerful resource. Money is a powerful tool. And if you're watching this, I want you to be wealthy. But once again, we've only been taught one aspect of wealth, and that's making money. Do you realize that in order to truly be wealthy in the domain of money, I believe it encompasses four things. Number one, you've got to have a vehicle in which you make money. You've got to have a vehicle. The second thing is you've got to manage and steward your money well. You've got to manage and steward your money well. The third thing, this is where most people miss it. You have got to multiply your money. You got to multiply it. Multiplication is when your passive income is greater than your active income. Your active income is what you work for. Your passive income you don't have to work for. And then the fourth part that nobody talks about except for one of my mentors, David Green. You've got to make your money matter. Matter is another way of generosity. He says, find the things that break your heart and fund it. And fund it. So let me give you some practical things. This one's going to be straight to the point. I want you to be wealthy, but I want you to be wealthy in all four areas of your life. So let's talk about make. Get clear on which of these you might be weak in. In the make bucket, I'm going to give you two nuggets. You've got to choose your vehicle first. Is your vehicle to be an employee? And if it is to be an employee, go be the employee that communicates to your boss you're going to provide more value and help bring more customers to that company than anybody else. You want to increase the value of your company? Go show them how you're going to provide value, or you're going to provide more revenues or save them money. Be the person who communicates how you're going to serve them at the most powerful way, and watch what happens. Watch what happens. The other vehicle, maybe if you're an employee, is you have a side hustle. How did I get into entrepreneurship? I was a youth pastor and I started a side hustle. So maybe it's time to start your side hustle. Or the third way of making money is to become a full-time business owner, a full-time entrepreneur. There's one level deeper, the investor. The investor makes more money than even the entrepreneur because of how they've invested. It goes from employee to side hustle to entrepreneur, business owner to an investor. Evolve in those four, but choose your vehicle, and you can't necessarily get to the fourth if you don't have money to invest most of the time. So choose your vehicle. And here is the second big thing, and what I've learned from Grant Cardone. What is your target? Be clear on the target revenues you're going after. That's the nuggets I would give you in the make. In the manage, stop being the person in the center of the wheel, managing your accountant and managing your attorneys and managing your CPAs and managing everything that has to do in your life. Find somebody who is great that can bring A players to surround you and manage your wealth. That is how you steward your wealth. We've done that for 7 years and it's changed the game for us. And we've chosen someone who's not just incentivized by, they're not incentivized by commissions, they're incentivized by protecting our wealth. What's the nugget that I want to give to you in the multiply bucket? In the multiply. I want you to get to the point someday in life where your passive income is greater than your active income. I've already told you this is what you work, and this is stuff that you invest. Now, how do you do that? You start by getting clear on your lifestyle expenses. Get clear on your lifestyle expenses. What are your lifestyle expenses today? And what you want to happen is you want your passive income. Am I doing that right? You want your passive income to get to a point that is greater than your lifestyle expenses. Our passive income is greater than our lifestyle expenses. It's not greater than our active income, meaning what we bring home every year from our work as an entrepreneur, but it is bigger than our lifestyle expenses. Step one in the multiply bucket, get clear on where your lifestyle expenses are today, get clear on where your passive income is today, and make it a target for your passive income to exceed your lifestyle expenses. And then you want to take it to another level, have your passive income exceed your active income, and you will find yourself moving into the category of an investor. That's how I want you to think. And I can't talk to you about all of the investment types that exist and all of the classes. There's a lot of them out there, but I just want you to get clear on that. You want to know the last one? I want you to think about making money matter. I'm about to say something that you've never heard said. You know what you hear said all over the internet? Let me teach you how to make millions of dollars. Has anybody ever heard that before? Let me teach you how to make millions of dollars. What if you stopped thinking about making millions of dollars, and what if you started thinking about how can I give millions of dollars away? Do you have to make millions to give millions? You've never heard anybody say that but me. So here's the challenge I want to give to you in the Make Money Matter. Generosity. David Green said, find the thing that breaks your heart and go resource it with your time and your generosity, your giving. For me, that's evangelism. For me, that's sex trafficking. Those two things break my heart. For our friends, it's childhood cancer, pediatric cancer. For others, it's stuff with, animal cruelty. For others, it's whatever. What's the thing that breaks your heart? And it could be something that's happened in your life or to somebody that's close to you in your life, and go be the one that can fund that can give to that can contribute to that being a lesser of a problem. I have a friend that the thing that broke his heart was clean water. And before he leaves this earth, I believe every person on the planet will have clean water because of it breaking his heart. I have some friends and colleagues who the Bible not being translated in every language broke their heart. It was 200 years before the Bible would be translated in every language, and these men and women came together, and in the next 30 years, the Bible will be translated. Why? Because that broke somebody's heart. Go find something that breaks your heart and stop thinking about making millions and start thinking about giving millions away, and watch how that freaking motivates you to go make. Pick a nugget. I want you to be wealthy, and you can.